Welcome to the gentle flow of madness, and thank you for tuning in to my ASMR vlog, where you get to listen to me fanboy about a video game that's not out yet. So I was surfing through YouTube, and as I was surfing, watching TTRPG type skits, D&D skits, and whatever else I could find on the topic of TTRPG. Keep in mind, most of these were definitely D&D skits because there are very, very, very few TTRPG skits that are not D&D related. There are a number of TTRPG stuff that is reviews and talk about other tabletop role-playing games outside of D&D, but there are no skits on other tabletop RPGs that are not skits directly referencing D&D or just D&D in general. It is definitely frustrating, but it is at least something for the TTRPG community, and that in itself is a treasure and worth mentioning. Now, while I was looking through these videos, watching these skits, and learning about a number of interesting TTRPG games that I was very much looking forward to playing, something non-roleplay tabletop related at all appeared on my screen. A video game, a trailer for a video game known as Multiverse. It starts off with Batman and Shaggy kind of interacting, talking to each other when they appear in some strange place. Next thing you know, Bugs Bunny is there with them, and he kind of tries to attack Batman. Shaggy pulls out a sandwich, grabs Bugs Bunny's pie, and is ready to eat it, when all of a sudden a character from Game of Thrones comes in and destroys Shaggy's sandwich. You know, Shaggy does not like this, so Shaggy immediately goes Super Shaggy, charging up and ready to kick some ass. This so far is cool, but Shaggy is now fighting alongside Batman. So Shaggy and Batman are now fighting Bugs Bunny and this character from Games of Thrones, and that is already pretty cool, already pretty fantastic, and I'm just like, whoa. But it gets better. You see Garnet get thrown by a living tornado, and she is caught by Jake the dog from Adventure Time. He says it's crazy how that thing just tornadoed you, and the tornado slows down to show Taz the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. Garnet and Jake team up to beat on Taz. Harley Quinn finds Taz, picks him up, and teams up with Taz to fight Garnet and Jake. And once again, this is another just really cool fight. Like, I'm just completely engaged into this. I'm like, whoa, all of my childhood is coming all back at once, despite the fact that, I was probably not, I was definitely in college during Steven Universe, the time of Steven Universe and its big flow and ready into the appearance of the world, and I was definitely not a kid when Adventure Time really started to pick up, so, but I will still call it childhood. The point is, this basically activated all of my childlike wonder, seeing these two different fights, these two different cinematic fights with a number of characters, but don't typically interact with each other. It's cool, it's amazing, right? Now this ends as this fight starts to escalate to the highest point. This essentially ends with Superman coming down, ready to fight, to end this fight, and then the Iron Giant coming down next to him teaming up with him, and it's just this very cute moment. Actually, it's very wholesome, and I would recommend watching the trailer yourself. Just look up Multiverse trailer and you'll probably figure out which one I'm talking about. But gosh, was this impactful, and did this make me hyper? So after watching this video, I definitely just had to look up more about the game, and what I find out is this is basically Wonder Brothers version of Super Smash Brothers, similar to how Nickelodeon created Nicktoon Unite, or whatever they called it, I don't remember, and how PlayStation made PlayStation All-Star. Wonder Brothers decided to make Multiverse. And like I said, Multiverse is this brawl, like this Super Smash Brothers kind of game, but with their properties. It's definitely this brawl platformer brawler kind of thing, and it looks great. It shows some of our favorite characters, such as Velma, Shaggy, Batman, Iron Giant, Finn, Jake, Garnet, and Steven. And these are just a few characters they have thrown in. But here's the real crazy and the big kicker about all of this is that this game is gonna be free to play. And that is absolutely crazy to me. We get to play as some of our favorite characters in the Wonder Brother properties, and it will be free. Keep in mind that Wonder Brothers owns Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and HBO, just to name a few of their industries that are connected to Wonder Brothers, which is absolutely, positively kind of mind-blowing to think about, because this can mean that we get characters such as Rick and Morty in this game, and you can't tell me you wouldn't want to see Rick and Morty in a brawler, because I definitely do, and it would be absolutely fantastic to have someone like Rick fight someone like Jake. Jake of the Spirit, but just spiritual Optimus, who's always going with the flow and just very chill and has this kind of glass half full kind of vibe, and then versus someone like Rick, this super hyper intelligent, non-spiritual, narcissistic, very nihilist, glass fully empty kind of individual who only relies on what he knows as logical, while Jake is a very spiritual, wise individual. And I think that would be a really cool fight, even if it's just us button mashing and throwing each other off the map. Like, it's just a really nice ideal. But, you know, like, there are other, like, types of fights we might get to see. Some of you might know that Wonder Brothers does have a sort of connection with Rooster Teeth, which means we might get Ruby characters in there. That's not guaranteed, it's just a maybe. At least it's a maybe that I'm hoping will be a thing that happens, because I genuinely want to have a fight with Garnet versus the golden gauntlets of Ruby, you know? Because that would be a cool fight, gauntlet on gauntlet. Not only that, just how much love and care the studio seems to be putting into this game is just amazing. For example, Garnet, Steven, Finn, and Jake are all the original voice actors for their respective series, and that is already a lot of work right there. So they're getting the original voice actor from some of these characters, and they're getting voice actors that just seem right for others of these characters. And once again, because this is Wonder Brothers, we have a chance of just seeing characters from their other properties appearing here. We might get someone from Mortal Kombat. We might get someone from Shadow of Mordor. There's a very good chance that we might get Cartoon Network character from the 90s and the 80s, which would be really cool if we could get Courage the Cowardly Dog in there. Not only that, they put Ultra Instinct Shaggy into that game. It wasn't just standard Shaggy, it was Shaggy going Super Saiyan, Shaggy with some Kung Fu, Shaggy the meme that we've all been passing around with his Ultra Instinct, his battle tactics. You're only seeing 1% of my power level. That Shaggy is who's getting put into the game. And that just shows how much they're looking at the community for this, and how much they genuinely want to create a community for us, and I'm looking forward for it. I am really hoping they stay with their word when they release this game, and it really is about the community. It really is about adding characters we want to see in the game. It really is them putting their best foot forward as they continue to design this game, because that would be so awesome and cool and wonderful, especially since there is so many possibilities in this game, like genuinely so many. And if a game like that actually released and they put their full 100% effort and they're putting these properly amazing voice actors into their characters, and they're getting these fantastic taunts that they put with Tom and Jerry and Shaggy and Velma, and they really just show, and they put all of that effort they have put for the few characters they already have up, for everything they put up. This game could really compete against something like Super Smash Bros., who has stood uncompeted against its entire shelf life. This might be the game that, kind of steals some attention away from Super Smash Bros. I know for a fact, if this game comes out and it is well polished, I'm definitely gonna be playing it as my main game. I'm probably gonna be a Finn main for a while until some awesome old school Cartoon Network character comes into the roster, like Samurai Jack. But for now, I'm gonna be a Finn main and hoping I can get into the alpha testing. But that's all of my opinion on that. And if you enjoy listening to my opinion, you felt relaxed, and you just had a very good time all together, please leave a comment, leave a like, and share this video with other people you think would enjoy this. And if you have someone you hate, take a moment, send them this video if you think they will absolutely despise it. The point is, just share me with anyone you want to share me with, and help me grow. Thank you, and leave comments so I can improve, please. Alright, I think I've done all of the standard YouTube things you're supposed to do at the end of videos, so that's gonna be bye for now, everyone, and remember, vibe with the chaos. Bye.